Dixie ditch.
All right, so we've got Mike and Chris with their 5th fish going in the boat here, looks like, Brett. But I got a feeling these guys may be fixing to get into a flurry here. We might all hang out with them for a minute.
Yeah, that spinnerbait is definitely starting to pay off for them. That's what they like to do. You got 5 in the boat. You know, the quality's picked up for Jeff and Nikolai. Hopefully it's going to pick up for them too.
That bladed bite definitely seems to be picking up a lot here lately.
What was you gonna show me about spinnerbait?
All right, guys, we're going to take a second, and not only do we have cameras in 6 boats here, but we also had the opportunity to get out on the water with these guys, film them in action, and get up close and personal and talk to them. So how about, Brett, let's go check in on some of these guys.
Yeah, we're going to check in with Tim and Aaron first.
What do y'all think is going to take the win today?
A lot more than we're gonna catch. I don't know. I originally thought it would probably be a bunch, but I'm gonna say it's under 20. I'm gonna say it's probably 17 to 18 pounds. It'll be a lot closer there, and then it'll be probably a pretty steep drop off to about 12 pounds.
Now let's check in with Dusty Diamond and Taylor Smith.
Looks like you fellas must be having a pretty good morning.
Yeah.
So were y'all?
No, we ain't back yet, but we're working on it.
Y'all calling? Is that what I saw?
Yeah, we've been calling.
Catching a lot of fish and
About 10.
10 so far? Nice.
We got about 16 pounds, I guess.
16? Hey, that's a good start this early in the morning.
Yeah, we ain't complaining by no means.
They ain't going nowhere, they still here.
Y'all find this spot pre-fishing, or what tipped you off that they'd be here?
I found it in our regular club tournament. Yeah, early October.
No, September. It was the last Saturday of September.
Yeah.
So the last Saturday of September, we had our regular event here, and then we had our club classic, the 10th here, on October 10th.
Nice.
No, 17th. October 17th, we were here for the club classic.
And we pretty much sat on this point. Well, he didn't, but me and my partner this year sat on this pretty much all day. And this is where I caught that 11 pounder.
Nice.
So we're back and back to stay. We had 25 pounds on day one of our classic, or 24 and a half pounds. We probably could have had 27. We wouldn't have lost a couple, but I've already caught one of the same fish that I caught in our classic.
How'd you know that?
Has a blind eye.
It's got a blind eye. It's identical.
Hole in the side of his mouth and everything.
Yeah, still had a hole and all.
Well, hopefully that 11 pounder swam back over and y'all get that one.
That's what we hoping for.
They better hope not.
So just
Oh God, I saw.
oh, I lost him.
Oh,
I lost him.
I saw that bend.
Did you see that?
I saw that bend, man. You stopped talking, and all of a sudden I saw it.
Farmland.
This is my yoke tomorrow. I'm just going to check on it.
We got to weigh fish. We got to weigh them, check them out. Call me back later, okay?
I'll check on you later, okay?
All right, love you, dude.
I love you.
All right, bye.
And it looks like they're culling, Brett.
Yeah, they're getting some good quality fish in the boat. That moving bait is definitely starting to pay off for them. Better look out. Sun's up, the wind's starting to blow. That could be a player.
You are exactly right, Brett. And I'll have to say, if you're going to cull, that looks like a good one to start with.
I bet what's the name got a strong one here. Yeah, that was cool.
That one.
Well, Brett, it looks like we've got an enthusiastic Jack Butler hooked up with what I think is going to be their fifth fish.
Yeah, Jack is definitely excited. If you remember this morning, he was kind of have second doubts. He was feeling like because not that many people came up that long arm that they may have chosen the wrong direction. Getting that fifth fish in the boat is definitely taking the pressure off. Now they can focus on upgrading.
That's right. These boys might be fixing to take off, Brett.
Real beautiful water. A little spongy. Well, do I not?
Watch your leg, watch your leg.
Gotta get a little warm small one.
Give me some.
Yes.
Now we're talking. I feel better now. Now we gotta get rid of that squeaker.
Damn, we were wrapped in a tree. That's number 5. I got that upgrade.
Get it.
I want to get no close to that brush right there. I'll come over right in front of us. Yeah, that's an upgrade. Paint fish 5 are smallest. No, this is 114. Fourth was 114. Big.
So kind of glad we stuck with last year's champions, Mike and Chris. These guys hit a pretty good little flurry, and it looks to me like they are starting to cull pounds, not ounces. Could they pull another miracle like last year?
Old blades on it.
Just gonna have to wait and see and find out. In the meantime, I think we need to check in on Chris and Brandon.
You got him? No. Some poke. Bummer blade. Don't do that. You have to go turn.
Looks like we got Chris pulling some fancy trolling motor work here. That's just one of those critical plays where sometimes you just got to make a reaction decision in order to get that fish in the boat. Brandon with a quick net. I think that's number 4 for them.
Yeah, when you get those fish hung up, best thing you can do is get on that trolling motor, try to get to that fish, keep pressure on it, try to pull it up out of the brush. That way you can put it in the live well.
Fish feels warm.
Alright. Got the nose of the thing, right?
Oh man, we got Brandon hooked up again. I think this is gonna be number 5 for them, Brett.
That's right, that makes a limit, but they're gonna need some kickers to get into the game.
Let's hang with them and check them out, see what happens.
It's going to be in between red and whatever color you hand me. Damn, that sun hurt my face.
What'd you fish?
Huh?
What'd you throw at?
Yeah. I just threw up in there.
Man, Brett, it looks like Aaron and Jason have got back into thick stuff and getting down and dirty and jacking jaws back there. I tell you, don't nothing get me more excited than seeing some jaw jacking going on in thick cover.
These guys are really good at it. They're doing what they're comfortable with. You're gonna have to look out for them.
Oh, he come up.
And Brett, I'll tell you, Aaron and Jason, they have just gotten down and dirty, put their heads down, picked that jig up, got on that trolling motor, and done work back here in the standing timber to start culling good fish. And these are fish they're going to need to be in the mix of things the waves.
That's right. You already heard that boat say they have 17 plus pounds. These guys are on them. They're going to make things interesting.
Yeah, definitely going to want to be at the weigh-in. Stay tuned. We're going to see what happens, but we've got a lot more action coming for you guys.
Yeah. I hope you got that on Come on.
So while Aaron and Jason are culling, Brett had a chance to catch up with them on the water and talk to them. So we're going to check in and see what's going on with those guys right now.
Yeah, definitely not all good. They got other things going on behind the scenes, but they're keeping their mind in the game. Let's find out what it is.
Imagine y'all stick it out back here all day, won't you? Really?
I got this from over now.
Really? Completely run the back one dead, huh?
Yeah. We ran up here, well, almost all the way up here wide open. I've never been up before. Thought they lasted, but they were old. They're old batteries too. I've had them for 4 years.
You know, battery usage is definitely something you got to keep an eye on when you're fishing on these electric only reservoirs. These are pretty big lakes. They're making long runs. The faster you go, the faster it eats through that battery. These guys have got a problem because they've used up their batteries for their electric outboard. Basically gonna have to limp back to the way in, and it is a long way. So hopefully they can put enough weight in the live well before they have to cut out to get back to weigh in on it.
Cool, man. Bush, man. Come on. Close. God, that's a dang cluster. That was a dang.
So we've got Aaron and Jason here with another solid quality fish, Brett, and that's going to put them in that 14 to 16 pound range. They still got that trolling motor issue to deal with. And that sun's getting pretty high in the sky, it looks like. So is this one of those things, Brett, do you sit on this spot and try to, you know, really hit that home run, or do you start thinking about time management?
Yeah, you can see Jonathan and Lauren back there behind them. They're not the only people in this timber, but it is a long way back to weigh in. I'm sure that's starting to weigh on their mind now.
Yeah, you definitely going to want to hang around and see what these guys do and see if they're going to be in the mix at the weigh-in. So we've been hanging out with Aaron and Jason for a while. We're going to check back in on Jack and John and see what they're up to, because you've got two boats doing two totally different things, and it looks like they're both putting solid quality fish in the boat, Brett.
Yeah, Aaron and Jason have been catching numbers. You will see that in the bonus footage. I did cut some of the smaller fish out of this main video. So make sure you stick around, check out the bonus footage. But these two boats are definitely making things interesting. Throw Nikolai and Jeff in there because they've caught some quality fish. Got a few different things working. Game's not over yet. We're going to stick around to weigh in, see what's going on.
That's exactly right, Brett. You know, we've got 6 cameras and 6 boats, but there was a whole lot more than that in the field, so you don't know what dark horses are going to come in with what, and it's a poker game at this point.
That's right. It's 28 of the best Jon Boat teams in Georgia, and anything could happen in any of the boats. Somebody with 0 right now could still wind up with 25 pounds.
Cool. Well, for the time being, let's check in on Jack and John and see what they're doing.